Hey guys, it's the Yukitake channel. It's Dada, I guess, but I'd rather you call me Yuki or the old man. I'm fine with that because I have no hair and I'm a cowboy. But I'm gonna play some Fallout 76 for a little bit while I talk about the future stuff that I'm gonna do on here since I'm making these videos. I guess the plan is I'll be making one of these videos every weekend, if not more, or whenever I have time to get on a game. Most of the games that I'll be playing is probably going to be Fallout 76, since there's Season 2 rewards for their new Combat Aces, or whatever the heck the Season 2 is called, just has really good rewards, and it would behoove me to grind this game and earn as much of that as I can before the Season 2 ends. But just going over this game for a little bit. For those that aren't familiar with Fallout, the Fallout series, Fallout 76 is supposed to be a prequel to all the previous ones. It happens in a future environment in the 22nd century and there forward, based on a reality where society never went beyond the I guess the style of the 50s, and they never had cool things like iPhones and the cool computers we have today. And it's the apocalypse. They just kind of nuked each other. Everyone's dead except for the survivors, and the world is just kind of a really bad place. So in the game right now, we're in a Morgantown on an adventure to find audio recordings from the Overseer, who was our kind of our leader in a underground bunker that we all stayed in to stay alive. And that's a Scorched. They're kind of like zombies, just smarter. They can use guns and tools and form their own weird, evil, dark communities of cannibals. And there's even worse things called ghouls, which are just the same things, but they've gone crazy and they just kind of eat everything. But I'm going to digress and go back to the stuff we'll be doing in for at least these videos for the channel. Pretty much just going over video games. Like I said, Fallout. Hopefully in the next video I'm going to cover the city that we made and the towns and other things we made in Minecraft. Because for the last 2 years, my family and friends, we've been kind of just getting on and building whatever we felt like, and I decided I was going to build a city, and unfortunately I didn't record it, but in the last time we played, we populated the town by resurrecting zombies back into normal people, which I think was pretty cool. But yeah, we'll get more into that later, and then I guess just show you cool builds as the family plays. Besides that, I'll probably play games with my little brother and his friends, and I'll live stream or record those and put them on. One of the other games I'm going to get into is going to be the Total War series. I've been a fan since I was a little kid. I'm a big history buff, so I'll probably ramble on about historical stuff that I know to the best of my knowledge. And started playing the game with Medieval, and then got into Rome Total War, which I played for, two birds with one bullet, I guess. But yeah, I got into the game, played Rome. The first one for, I want to say, maybe 12 years, like off and on. I probably put thousands of hours into it. I mean, when I get onto it, I've been playing the Rome 2 since it came out in sometime around 2012, 2014. I've pretty much been addicted to that game, and show you some of the unique mods that I use in the game. Unfortunately, because the game developers only made so many slots for improvements as they've come out with new content, it's slowly removed the slots for adding modifications, and it's gone down from 250 possible modifications to 30 modifications. So it's really disappointing that I'm stuck with my most favorite 30 that I have to pick and choose, but hopefully I can get into the modding community stuff more, and I can do a video about combining my mods into single mods, my own single custom mods, and I'll from there be able to add more mods and expand the game. I got into a pretty good game that I made a few strategic mistakes in. Kind of delayed conquering the world more than I wanted, and had a few armies destroyed, but I'm going to restart the game for these videos, and with the restarted one I'm going to, I guess, only play when I do recordings. It was very disappointing. I had played a very what's the word I'm looking for? I guess dire battle where it was either going to result in a close victory or my defeat of my army, and I had to set up my forces in such a way to draw them in, and had to strategically move all my men to a different location, and it just turned out to be a pretty decisive victory with minimal losses on my side, which was a huge benefit. And then I ended up essentially turning the tide of the entire war when it looked like I was going to lose possibly 2 armies in the fight to secure land, and there's just this guy here in the game. What's up, guy? Yeah. What's up?
Nothing is as valuable as a good education.
Let's see. Worthless now. That's great intelligence, as Benjamin Franklin said. Investment of knowledge pays off. Nah, I'm not smart enough for that. We'll just go with the big one.
It certainly will. And not just for the rebuilding of structures, machines, and other scientific and technological pursuits. We must also repair the fabric of our society and our culture. We must embrace the history, art, music, literature, and philosophy. Why, our mission must be nothing short of reclaiming that which makes us civilized.
Yeah, true. I guess you're a pretty cool dude. What's the next thing you're going to say?
I bring you here to the hallowed halls of Voltech University, searching for knowledge, foraging for supplies, or perhaps some secret mission you can't talk about.
I'm pretty honest, dude. Let's go with looking for the overseer.
Not only have I seen her, we had a pleasant conversation just a short while ago. She went inside the school. I do hope she's safe. Ask away. Up north, Connecticut, a small town called Monroe, named for the 5th President of the United States. It was quite lovely, especially in the autumn. My wife and I used to ride the bicycle trails on Sundays, and then visit the local brewery for a pint. Ah, I do miss those days. And I miss my Millie. May she rest in everlasting peace.
Oh, well, let's keep going.
That's a bit of a story. Not long after the war, I lost my wife Millicent to cancer. likely brought on by the radiation. Every day I questioned whether to go on living at all. Without her, the days were empty, devoid of any purpose beyond the simple need to survive. But in time, once I'd learned to adapt to living in the world after the bombs, I decided to set a new goal for myself. I set out to visit those great American centers of learning that still remained intact. I've always felt at home in such places, and so here I am, at least for a while. I was a teacher. History and literature were my subjects. It always brought me great joy to illuminate the eager minds of children. Well, for the few who are interested, at any rate, high school students are easily distracted, I'm afraid.
True. I mean, I didn't pay attention in high school. What do you think about Voltec Corporation?
Well, I'd start by saying that without Vault-Tec, humanity would be lost. The Vault saved precious lives and gave us a chance to rebuild. Now, we all heard about the rumors and controversies. But what large corporation doesn't have to cope with such things from time to time? As far as I'm concerned, the only real blemish on Vault-Tec's record is the rather shameless corporate branding on display here at VTU.
Well, thank you.
Very well.
That's all I wanted to know.
Was there anything else?
Nope.
Certainly. It was a genuine pleasure.
Well, it's good talking to you, Gilbert. But, so, just a little taste of the game, you know, that I, unplanned. But, yeah, I guess that's as good as it gets. Cook a little food in the game. And, while I cook, I guess, I'll do the outro. You know, since you won't see me again until I do the next video. But, yep. Thanks for listening. I hope you want to watch more of these videos. You know, if you thought this was alright, you know, like, share, subscribe, and look forward to future things. In the future, coming out with a Facebook page for the channel so you can speak with us and ask us any questions that you want, or give recommendations of stuff we can do better or things you'd like to see. But besides that, thanks for listening.